Welcome to these short math up videos, and as always we are aiming for grade 9 in our GCSE maths. So let's look at completing the square for today's topic. If you expand the expressions x plus b squared and x minus b squared, what do you get? Well, if you expand this, you shall get x plus b squared equals to x squared plus 2bx plus b squared. So if we take away b squared from both sides of this equation, we'll be left with something as follows: x plus b squared minus b squared. And the same for x minus b squared, we'll get x squared minus 2bx equals to x minus b squared, take away b squared. This is known as completing the square. So let's look at a question. Complete the square for the expression x squared minus 8x. So what we do is we always look at the term in front of x here. So we get an 8. So we will write this as x minus 4 squared. So as follows: so x squared minus 8x equals to x minus 4 squared, but we always do an extra minus 4 squared, because if we were to expand the bracket x minus 4 squared, that will expand to x squared minus 4x plus 16. So that plus 16 we're trying to eliminate, so we take away minus 16 in this question, which is the value for 4 squared. So when we do that, we're left with our original quadratic expression x squared minus 8x. So let's put this to a use where we can solve the quadratic equation by completing the square. So in an exam question, what are the uses for completing the square? One of them is solving an equation. So if we look at x squared minus 8x again, well, let's solve the equation for x squared minus 8x minus 5. So what we'll do is we're trying to solve this, so we'll add 5 to both sides, and when we do that we get x squared minus 8x equals to 5. So let's complete the square for x squared minus 8x. We should already know now that that's going to be equal to x minus 4 squared, take away 16. So now we are very close to solving this quadratic. So if we can't factorize, or we can't, say, use the quadratic formula, we could probably use completing the square now. So when we do this, add 16 to both sides, we'll get x minus 4 squared equals 21. Root both sides, so square root it to get x minus 4 is equal to plus or minus root 21. So you can see now we'll have two solutions, and those solutions are going to be x equals to 4 plus or minus root 21, or you can write it as a decimal using your calculator. Have a go at this question, see if you can solve this quadratic by completing the square. X squared plus 10x minus 7. Have a go. So hopefully you would have rearranged the equation by adding 7 to both sides. So you'll get x squared plus 10x equals to 7. Now complete the square for the left hand side, so x squared plus 10x. So remember, we always look at the number in front of the x, which is plus 10. So we're going to write the whole thing out as x plus 5 squared, and 5 squared is 25, so we take that away. And now add 25 to both sides, so x plus 5 squared equals to 32. Square root both sides to give you x plus 5 equals to plus or minus root 32. So you will have two solutions now, x equals to negative 5 plus or minus root 32. And you can leave this as to 2 decimal places. Thanks for watching.